Good evening, everyone. Today I am going to share one story, and this is the story of a woman who was really very smart, and she possessed a smart mind too. She lived in a village, and her name was Kalyani. She had a small piece of land, and that land was also fertile. It was of no use, it was barren. No one can cultivate any crops in that field. But she was determined that by hook or by crook, I am going to cultivate some crops in my field. So she was working hard. She was working throughout the day like donkeys. Okay, but her husband was doing nothing as a help. She kept on sleeping all the day, and there was a temple beside her fields, and in temple there was an idol who was wearing gold necklace. So one day there came a thief, and he determined that today only I am going to steal this garland, okay, this necklace. So he just hide himself in the in the site. So he just hide himself behind the wall of the temple. But Kalyani, her name was Kalyani, but Kalyani was seeing everything from her fields, because she was doing hard work to get their field productive. So she just began to have a conversation with her friend. Do you know why I am working so hard in my field? Yes, I am telling you. I am working so hard in my field because my father in law has told me that there is a hidden treasure. So I just want to get that treasure. So the neighbor was just looking with surprise at her. That what she is saying. At the same time, Thief was also hearing all these talk conversation. So he thought, am I fool that I am just looking behind one necklace? Even though I can get that hidden treasure also. So he started waiting till she went to her house. And at night, when there was no one, so in the whole night, the thief dug out all the field. And in the morning, when she entered her field, so she was totally amazed, and she was just grinning also, because she knew that her trick has uh, fulfilled. Okay, whatever she want with the thief, he had done the same. So in this way, now she was really very happy. She wowed some seeds in the field, and after some time, when the crops were ready, she just went to the market and sell out the crops and got a lot of money out of that. And in this way, for 2 years or 3 years, she worked hard, and she accumulated some big amount of money, and she purchased some ornaments for herself. Now she began to wearing it on daily basis also. So one day suddenly that thief came in the village again. Okay, so now she was so graceful, because she looked like a rich lady. The thief was also astonished that she was a simple lady, but how she got this much money to purchase these kind of ornament. So he just entered in her house in disguise of someone, and he asked her husband, I am so hungry, please give me something to eat. So her husband told Kalyani to give something to the stranger because he is hungry. At the same time, Kalyani was aware that this is not a common man, but this is a thief in disguise. So she spoke to her husband. Listen, today your aunt is not well, and I need to go there to to make her dinner. So they said. So he said, okay, we both are going to stay at her home only today for night. So now she was just tricking other tricks with him. He was really surprised that now they are going somewhere, and in the room there would be something or the other. So the Kalyani said to her husband, "Do you know? I have just hide my all the ornaments in the wooden hole. Okay, in the hole of the wall. So I think that it would be safe, and now we can stay our night at our aunt's home. Okay, so this was told to him because so that that thief can understand, that the thief can listen, that yes, this is the reason. So the thief thought that it would be a great opportunity. Nobody is here. I can take out that jewelry and can sell out in the market. So whole night she just spent at aunt's home, and in the morning when she returned to her home, what she just see, uh, that the all the walls of her house is totally broken. There is nothing except that door. Okay, so the farmer was really very unhappy seeing this. Now see, what you want now? There is no home. So Kalyani said, I have played a trick. If I would call labor to broken it out, so they would ask money. But now this work has done in free. Now whatever money I have, I am going to make a new house for us out of it. So in the end, the farmer was really very happy on the witty of Kalyani, and by the time he was also changed with her behavior. Now he was not a little bit lethargic. And what happened to the thief? The thief got a lesson that if somebody is really witty, so without any efforts, they can make whatever they want to do. Okay, so the moral of the story is that hard work is always paid off, and apart from that, we can do everything with our wittiness. I hope that you would love the story. Bye bye. Have a nice day.